Right, and welcome to the MotoGP Tissot Sprint for here in Japan. And I understand everything is just that slight bit complicated right now. At least it is for me. So currently, I'm not sure, and I never am sure of this, whether... Hold on, just bring you to the screen for me, which I realise I am not completely sure which one is me. I think it is, yeah, 3. Here it is. It is number 3. So sorry for that black screen for like a few seconds. Though my brain totally glitched on which one was me. So, I believe that it is the same person on pole for this. So, it is Acosta on pole, as far as I am aware. Yes, it is. I will take you through the running order first. Obviously, it's me in the box. Possibility of being joined by Joshua if he has a good enough signal, which reminds me I need to enter the commentary box for MotoGP on this, or at least wait until he does. Right, so on the first row of the grid is Acosta, Bagnaia and Viñales. On the second row is Bastianini, Binder and Morbidelli. Third row is D'Antonio, Bezzecchi and Marc Marquez. Fourth row is Alex Marquez, Martin and Quartararo. Fifth row is Ralph Fernandez, Miller and... telling me it's 7. And it's Aleix Espargaro. Then it is 6th row of the grid being Zarco Mir and Augusto Fernandez. 7th is Rins, Marini, Nakagami. And then the final row of the grid is Savadori and Gardner. Right. So, I'm just going to turn track noise back on now that I have finished with the introduction bit. They are currently on the warm-up lap, and Joshua, if you want to, whenever you get signal, join the MotoGP box, you can, because I know you'll be watching this since he's currently, is he on a train or a tube? I'm pretty sure he's on a train. No signal coming up here. It's like, oh, that's a shame. Hello, Megan. Hello. Your prediction for the Tissot Sprint winner. My heart really wants to give it to Acosta, given the fact that it is his first pole for anything, and it's just like, it'll be really nice. But my mind just goes to Bagnaia. So I'm going to go with Bagnaia for that one. Oh, and Joshua Birch seemed to join the thing, so honestly, I better join the thing as well. So, turned on the aux for whenever he would like to speak. So, still have a warm-up lap. After I watched the replay, Mark did actually marginally cross the green, so yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, that is such a shame for Mark, given how he has really pushed himself this weekend. Just quickly, Pecco will most likely win, and Emma will be bogged down, so probably be third, most he could achieve, probably. And mixed conditions, which is Pecco's weakness, true. And why am I standing up when the camera is down here? See what I mean? Brain. Right, so about to begin the Tissot Sprint for here in Japan for MotoGP. Lights about to come on. 5 lights. And run away. Brilliant start from Bagnaia there. Acosta falls down into 3rd position. Both of the R46 get an amazing start with, I think that is Bezzecchi getting into 6th. So D'Antonio has been pushed to the outside. Marc Marquez seems to be trying to go round the outside of the people in front of him, though it is a sea of red cars at the moment at the front and slightly purple cars, so obviously the Prima Pramex are making their way up through the grid. Morbidelli just behind Martin. Currently it stands as Bagnaia, Bastianini, Acosta. Acosta's about to go round the inside, it seems, of Bastianini, however, going round this corner. Can he hold his position, though? Yes, he can. Hello, Joshua.
What a start as well. And Martin's still going to try and keep up, but Bagnaia getting out of Costa. That was quite an interesting one.
It was quite interesting. Though it's mind-boggling. Also, it's a sea of red at the front.
Well, that was to be expected, but watch out for Binder and Martin, remember, as Miller goes, that was Binder goes a bit too wide down to the hairpin, down towards turn 14. This is where we're going to see a Costa shine, though, because Bagnaia has not got the straight line speed compared to that KTM.
True. Though Binder has been quite dominant all weekend, and I just seen someone fall down the order, and that was Mia falling down the order. So has he crashed out? Yep, yellow in sector 4.
Well, that's a bit ridiculous for a Honda. They're home Grand Prix, and they lose one of their main races as well.
Yeah, it is quite ridiculous, but where did Batsky crash? Just...
Oh, well, he's going to might have another one, so careful.
I think he's about to crash again, though. I think he's going to crash while he's neutral.
Yeah, well, that puts out the green flag, though. So Bagnaia leads 15 to 11 to
Oh, a little bit out there, but still can hear you kind of. Here's a replay of when the crash actually happened. So he just seems to have gone wide and gone straight into the gravel. Vermeer has rejoined the race. 11 laps to go. There we go.
He's outbraked. Well, I mean, Kettering at the moment. Yeah, he's outbraked himself.
Yeah, it seems like he was also trying to avoid one of... I can't tell who it was. It might have been Marini.
Oh. Look at Mark Ayres, he's on the back of the team.
Yeah, Mark is coming up very, very fast. I mean, I think Mark is running on anger right now. Going round the inside of Martin. Can he make it round? He just manages to keep that position going into 5th place.
Yeah, but Martin's going to now try and go break him in, and there goes Morbidelli on these other teams.
But the thing is, defending that, Martin just got a track limits warning.
Yeah, so he's pretty much out of it then for the foreseeable if that's the case.
Basically.
So, one more. I think he's only lap 2, something like 3. He's keeping on the back of that championship, but it seems like this is the championship nobody wants to win. Look at that. Acosta, 43.9 Bagnaia, 43.8 Costa. They're just trading places. But Costa's done with being the rookie. He wants to sprint break.
Exactly.
Also rain. I've seen that on a couple of bikes now. So a few drops of water's coming through.
Well, we had threats of rain happening in qualifying, and they did bring out the rain flags, but it never ended up actually going right. Costa goes round for the inside round corner, which I don't know the number of, though I want to say that's
turn 8.
Yeah, turn 8. And
nice dive bomb on the inside. Bagnaia looking like that one stand there. Bagnaia did a couple of years ago.
Bagnaia's trying to get the cut back on him, though he just can't seem to find a position to actually do that in, and I would not suggest it coming into the final sector, given the fact that we saw a big puddle of water there not an hour or two ago.
Oh, hang on.
Binder! Brad Binder!
Put his arm off. There's the bike coming, yeah.
We might see this live on the thing right now. If we are lucky, yeah, Binder's dropping it down the order now. It's just a shame since he's been seeming to be so strong so far, though at least he's gone down during the sprint rather than in the race.
Yeah, and he's just got to fight too as well. If she knows not exactly that, look, he's still there then. She's running in 3rd place as well. He's keeping it quite nicely as well. He is always consistent, isn't he? He's always somewhere around as they come down.
True. Just seem to be consistent, but what's... Oh. Who's that calling for?
JT's just on to watch, but I've lost TV pictures right now, so I'm very used to it. So I'll leave it to you now.
Okay. Someone has. It was either Miller or Mia, though Mia's just crashed out, so I'm not sure whether it's going to be him. Unless he's still running. I believe Mia is still running. Wait, is it? No, that looked to be. That was either Mia or Binder. I can't tell. Their liveries are way too similar. Though, someone just called for them to go back in, so I am assuming that might have been Binder just being able to somehow hang on. But I am not sure. 9 laps to go of this sprint race now, and Acosta is leading to Bagnaia being 4 tenths behind. At least I think he's 4 tenths behind. No, he's 2 tenths behind, and at 3 tenths behind Bagnaia is Bastianini. I'm going to turn the radiator on. And can you hear my voice? It's like ill. This doesn't happen until the actual race. It must be something to do with this garage. Right.
Sorry, no, say that again.
I've got kind of like a blocked nose for some reason.
Oh, I can tell. Also, that bus filter isn't selected at the moment, so we need to sort that out later on.
Selected?
As I get TV pictures. Yeah, on Discord, so I'll open up TV and I'll get that sorted after this one until it goes. But I've got TV pictures right now, so I'm really good to use a voice.
Yellow sector 1, and that is Nakagami, has crashed out at his home circuit. And how did he do that? He collided, it seems, with... Was that his teammate? Or was that another person? Was that Gardner? It was someone in white that Nakagami collided with. So now there is a yellow out in Sector 1. That is not good for Nakagami on his home races.
I'd love to say I'll be helpful, but I didn't see that accident. I'm back now. But
Good.
yeah, it's a yellow Sector 1. But look at this from Acosta. This is a coming of age here, isn't it? He likes this one. We've got a 2 championship here. Instantly, Roman Nakagami and Zarka with the rotation. So you're right, Megan. Oh my God. The 2 teammates in Japan.
That is home circuit.
Yeah. And his last Grand Prix thing for Nakagami.
It is just such a shame.
Well,
I mean,
what? I'm down to 2 now.
Yeah, well 2, we'd will 1. So,
by the way, if anybody's wondering, I'll be back in Vision tomorrow for registering registration, which is unlikely.
Yeah.
The wonders of technology, eh?
The wonders. Though, at least you can have some form of, like, being present.
Well, I can still see the race, I can still do the commentary, but as is in with you leading and being a producer role, so that's Zarka's taking a long penalty.
For irresponsible riding. Honestly? Yeah, deserves it. I mean,
that must have been done by the stewards themselves, because the team are hardly going to, pull up their own person.
Yeah. I mean, the stewards must have seen that immediately and thought, you know what, we can't let that slide. I mean, they're going to let it slide, so we can't. Miss Nakagami has rejoined the race, thankfully.
Yes, Nakagami's back. Points down to 9 to him. This is Alex with the kids gets points paying bills to Marty, number 2020, says nice, delicious Fargo. It's quite weird only going on TV pictures. It's unnerving, but it's surprisingly how good they are actually. TV picture wise, I can see everything like I'm watching the broadcast. It's quite weird. I mean, I watch the broadcast, but I'm not sure. That's about these other things. Rushing down so far down. What's it down now? 62 previous angle, something like that. Victory corner is the last corner here as well. And after, she's got to hold on for 6 more laps. Found that soft rear tire hold for circuit as well.
Just trying to perfect your thing so that you don't crack with a thing.
I do apologise. I've got voice isolation on my side as well, so hopefully that helps.
Yeah, so it must be weird for you to not. Do you keep looking to the side or something for a timing screen?
I'm on earbuds. I'm not even on the. I'm not because all the equipment's in the backpack that's above me, so I'm on earbuds. So I'm looking at. I look to the side, but it's just winter. The sun has risen. And noticed. Great place down.
True.
This is Martin's great getaway.
Martin does get quite a good getaway immediately facing up to Marc Marquez, though Bezzecchi was very quick to try and get ahead of all of them. Though immediately catching up to his teammate too, there he is, and trying to pass him, and succeeds very quickly, it seems, down into that turn one.
The old anything you can do, I can do better technique.
Yeah. I don't know what his problem was during the end of practice and just like the entirety of qualifying, because he was just, I don't know where his pace was. .17 gap now in the championship as it stands right now, with Martin and Bagnaia 371 to 17 below that. I'm not going to calculate that in my mind right now. Pecco bottle coming from... Yeah. I mean, he usually does. One of them usually does it. And I know today we have at least had Martin bottle it in the morning. In the session earlier on. But... could Bagnaia just like decide, you know what, I'm gonna bottle it now? And is that to retire? Yeah, that is Nakagami deciding to retire from the Tissot sprint with 5 laps to go after being hit by his teammate of all people at his home circuit. I won't say home race because right now it is the Tissot sprint race, and I want to save saying home race until the race tomorrow. If that makes sense to anyone's mind but my own. Remy is still going strong. He's only running a sector behind Gardner right now. So I'll take you through the top 10 as it is. Acosta is currently running in first. Hello. With Bagnaia in second. Third is Bastianini. Fourth is Marc Marquez. Fifth is Martin, with Morbidelli running quite closely behind in sixth. Seventh is D'Antonio. Miller is in eighth, which honestly is a bit surprising given his form today. Alex Marquez is in ninth, and Bezzecchi is in 10th. Both of the R46s making it into that top 10. Okay, Acosta is maintaining his pace, it seems, with and has increased the gap from 2/10 to 6/10 between him and Bagnaia. So it is quite possible, if I do not accidentally jinx it, touch wood, that Acosta may face his first win right now in this Tissot sprint, with only 4 laps to go. Yeah.
Would be ironic if I wasn't here again.
It usually happens that way, doesn't it?
It does, usually does. I mean, tomorrow's going to be really weird. I'll probably take the Moto 3 champion in a hotel room.
Just like, it's probably going to be very, like, daunting. Just like, I'm in a hotel room.
The only good thing is that I can still commentate without being, like, shouty.
Yeah. Oh! Is that Costa?
You jinxed that.
Oh, Costa has gone down. So, not...
You jinxed that. That's your fault.
I jinxed that. I did touch wood not to. Though Acosta has gone down. Maybe tomorrow. Gone down between sectors 2 and 3. Going round at one of the turns and just completely lose it. And for the first time ever, Acosta has let go of the bike. That
is your fault. That is 110% your fault. I have never seen a commentator's curse more than that in my entire life.
I touched wood for it not to happen. But that now means that Bagnaia leads and there's now a 15-point gap in the championship. And I am so sorry, Acosta.
I'm telling you, this is the World Championship nobody wants to win. This is the season that nobody wants to win. Yeah, his head in his hands. There's Acosta. Yeah, that's your fault.
I'm sorry.
That's why you have just done the Murray Walker leading the race for the Ashes. He said that to me. He did that about Prost. He did that about Mansell. Look at that. Hervé Ponchon. Now, what's the making of it? It's just like a week ago. Yeah, but look, it's just like a week ago in Indonesia now, where it's 1-2.
There's another.
Someone else is there.
Who's that? Alicia Spargo has crashed out also. And Ralph Fernandez. I just had that couple of pairs. Yeah, Alicia's crashed as well. Have they crashed in the same bit? Have they crashed into each other? Yeah, it seems like Alicia's kind of like having to be held a bit when walking. So he seems to have had the wind knocked out of him. He seems to be okay. Oh, by the way, Acosta's okay too. Just massively disappointed and probably cursing my name. 3 laps to go. And I would love to see a replay of, not Acosta's crash, but a Leish and who else has crashed? My mind's gone out of it. Ralph Fernandez, that was who else said. That's weird. Raul hasn't crashed, and yet he was reported to have crashed on multiple timing screens. So Raul is okay. Raul has not crashed out, but Aleix Spargo has. What am I doing to the riders? I'm so sorry. Oh my god. 3 laps. Now, I think it's about to be 2 laps to go. Yeah, 2 laps to go now of the Tissot sprint, and I can't promise anything about not cursing any riders.
Well, let's talk about Marc Marquez then. He's running in 3rd position. He might just be 2nd here away from anyone else needed.
Yeah, Mark was doing really well in qualifying, but he's doing really well here, but I feel like there's a slight lack of pace.
Yeah.
From what we were seeing this morning.
Well, 2 GP24 bikes versus a GP23 bike, we know who's going to win.
3.
Yeah, no problem.
From the way it's been looking with some of the circuits, it does look that way. But I can't believe Acosta crashed out. He was so close. So close. Oh well, there's always tomorrow. What is it? Marc Marquez going round the outside, well, at least attempting to go around the outside of Bastianini, goes round the inside, almost kind of makes a little bit of contact between the two, going round one of the corners. Marc manages to get through, but can he hold it going into the next corner? Bastianini is right on his tail, going right round the side, and oh, that looked to be kind of like a push for Marc to do to Bastianini there. Bastianini managed to get through to take back his 2nd place, however, so Marc did not get that very long. And it looks like Marc wants to go for another round of Bastianini right now. Last lap of the Tissot sprint right now. Going round in to turn 1, you can see Marc Marquez calculating every single move that Bastianini makes. And thinking, I'm going to take you at the same corner, then this time I'm actually going to win. Well, at least get 2nd place. He's not going to win. Bagnaia is looking to win. The only way that Marc will win if he somehow gets past Bastianini and somehow Pecco decides, do you know what, I'm going to bin it. Which, honestly, is Pecco. Highly likely. Oh, and speaking of binning it, there's Acosta.
Yeah, Pedro Acosta watching on. Well, what an interesting little sprint it's been. I think credit to Jorge Martin for getting better out of a bad qualifying.
Yeah, and the rain doesn't seem to be impacting it. Which is a refreshing thing, and Vinales seems to be going around the outside of... Who's that just went around the outside of? Oh wait, no, he's dropped. Bezzecchi's dropped places. Right, going into the final sector right now, Bagnaia has been looking to be quite strong in the last qualifying session. Obviously did not get too far up in the order, though with Acosta crashing out, that means that Bagnaia is the winner of this Tissot sprint. It's a shame for Bagnaia to have to get it through Acosta crashing out, but Bagnaia wins the Tissot sprint with his teammate Bastianini coming in second after defending from Marquez, who comes in third. They give each other a little congratulations at the straight before they go into the corner. Fourth was Martin, and fifth was Morbidelli. Sixth was D'Antonio. Seventh was Alex Marquez. Jack Miller was in eighth. Ninth was Vinales. Bezzecchi is in 10th. 11th was Ralph Fernandez. 12th was Quartararo. Marini was in at 13th. Zarco was in at 14th after he had that long lap penalty. Augusto Fernandez was in 15th. 16th was Rins. 17th was Savadori. Gardner was in 18th. Mia manages to scrape home a 19th. And out of this race, unfortunately, was Alicia Spargo, Acosta, Nakagami and Binder. I think that's all the people who are out of this Tissot sprint, though closing up the championship even more for Bagnaia. Shame what it cost Acosta to actually... what it cost Acosta to grant that closing of the gap. Maybe tomorrow for Acosta. Maybe tomorrow. But unlikely. Because knowing me, I've just accidentally cursed him again for tomorrow. I am so sorry. So, Joshua, do you have any signal? I'm going to take that as a no. Yeah, as a no. Though, you can see there with the replay between Marquez and Bastianini, they got ever so close throughout each of the corners, and their elbows actually did touch going into one of the straights. And Joshua, do you now have signal again?
Sure. Yeah, can you hear me? Let's have a look. So Marquez did go for it on the last lap, just around the outside. And that's Mark overestimating his abilities there. There was nothing Bastianini could do. That's Mark just being trying to have a go. I'm going to lose signal again, so I'm going to disappear. What a sprint race, and I don't know if the closest we've seen in a while to have all three across the line like that. It's going to be a tough one, Japanese Grand Prix now. But I'm off now because I've got to get to lunch first. So I'm going to take the rest of the podcast to you.
Have a nice journey.
So, there's that. Thank you, I'll see you soon. And there's that too. Don't forget, he's got to again tomorrow. We'll start 11 to the Grand Prix tomorrow. I'll be back for that later. Let's go.
Okay. Right, now that Joshua's left us with everything, why is Bagnaia being pushed? Has he run out of fuel or something? Right, Bagnaia is currently either being guided or slightly pushed to the top three. And there is, I think that's Bastianini getting congratulated on second position. Yeah, it's Bastianini. And it's... Mia went down again. Mia went down again! Yeah, he's gone into the pit lane. Mia has gone into the pit lane. That's Marc Marquez saying a hello to all his fans. And I did not notice that, so thank you for pointing that out. Just Repsol Honda scenes. Repsol Honda, I think, need an update on teammates, like working together. They need a trust exercise after that, because something tells me Nakagami's not going to be very happy with Zarco right now. So, yeah, just see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. So, the podium is going to be in, I think, a few minutes once all of the riders actually reach their destinations. I think, yeah, that's Baganaia finally reached the rest of the top 3. And for me right now, it is almost 7 in the morning. Well, half 7 in the morning. Half 7, not 7. So that sprint race only lasted about 28 minutes. It's quite quick for the sprint race. I just realised why I was getting such feedback on the things. I left the mic open for Joshua on the thing, so that's probably why there was a little bit of feedback there. So apologies to anyone who heard that. World first commentating on MotoGP on a train. Yes, Joshua was on a train. So Joshua's just put that in chat about how first time commentating probably in the world of MotoGP on a train.
Yeah. I mean, it was a very good Saturday, especially because
Joshua said about waking up his whole hotel tomorrow, and that's a possibility. Let's face it. So I will hand over. Well, I will.
Up and then everything becomes more difficult.
This is Mark Marquez. He's
super nice
having
fight.
an interview.
We enjoyed.
Oh, you can
Podium,
sign off now.
So target.
Sorry, don't get Mark. He's finished anyway. Right, I can sign off now. Thank you for everyone watching. And I believe over on JB Motorsports 1, there are 3 touring car events happening. One at about 9:30, one somewhere in the area of 12 to 12:30, I'm not sure of the time, and then one at 3. So please join us over there for that. Thank you for watching, and please join us tomorrow for the race here. And if that's just a sprint race, I am very much excited to see what the race has in store for us. So thank you. Should probably put that on. Thank you for watching. And, oh, Joshua's just put on the times. BTCC is at 9:30. Well, that's next up for JB Motorsports. And let's hope that Acosta doesn't crash out tomorrow. And that it will be an interesting race, as it has been an interesting Tissot sprint race. So thank you all for watching. Please join us again tomorrow and over on JB Motorsports 1. Thank you. Goodbye.